So in this episode of How to Become a Data Analyst Sage with ThoughtSpot, I wanted to demonstrate how I'm leveraging the new AI functions that are available from Databricks and Snowflake and other platforms and generative AI to improve and assist in my operational workflow. So on screen is a live board that I've created that is analyzing the community ideas that is submitted by our clients and partners. And as part of my weekly cadence, I review these features to determine which ones to request for more information or which ones to add to the product roadmap, etc. And a key part of that is trying to understand the business value of these ideas and also to get a quick summary of the business intent. From a product perspective, I wish to understand how does this idea rank in comparison to competitive features. So this is a very simple live board, and we can see here a number of trends that we have the weekly ideas that are in raised and high value ideas. So this is where the underlying AI model has classified the idea as either 4 or 5. And if we just scroll down, a number of classifications. So this is the AI score of business value. AI is identifying if the feature falls within a specific bucket of catch-up features, parity features, or unique differentiators. And then on the right-hand side, this is where we're blending the data that we've captured as part of the idea submission in total number of votes with the business value. And this is just breaking it out by the different ideas. So if I just hover over here, we can see that the idea and also a summary that's been provided. Now, the beauty of this is leveraging the different models and using the AI to generate additional information. So the idea title is supplied as part of the submission. And as part of an idea submission, there might be areas of the business case, the value it's providing, and detailed information. So I'm leveraging the underlying AI model to provide a summary of this based upon this summary to determine the business value of 1 through 5. And importantly, I've asked the AI model to include reasoning for why that this feature has been assigned a value of 4, etc. And then through an additional prompt, I'd like to understand the competitive reasoning. So is this a classification of catch-up feature? Is it parity? And why has this decision been made? The final 2 columns also generated from the AI model. And this is just trying to get an understanding of sentiment of the text. Is it positive, negative, or neutral? And all of these inputs I can then use to prioritize which features I'm going to review. So as part of this live board, I've enabled a parameter to be able to switch between different models. And obviously different models may provide slightly different results. I'm not so concerned about the exact result. I'm more concerned about the models pointing me in the right direction. So this is looking at Minstrel-Large, but if we want to switch this over to Snowflake-Arctic, we can make that selection. And then the queries are regenerated, leveraging the underlying model. So importantly, this is fully interactive in ThoughtSpot. So maybe I want to just filter on the unique differentiators. So I can right click and filter, and then all the capabilities of ThoughtSpot are applied. So all the charts are updated to be filtered to unique differentiators. I may specifically be interested in a topic. So this information is supplied as part of the idea submission. So I may care about the data workspace and I can apply this. So this information is sent to the underlying data model, in this case Snowflake-Arctic, which then generates the information in a live query, and then we can review these results in a tabular format if we wish. The final step in this operational process is to have these insights pushed to me. So we have two options in ThoughtSpot. I could schedule a email on a weekly basis that would send this information as required. Alternatively, I could sync this information, and we have configured Slack and Teams. So I may want to sync this information to our internal Slack channel. If I may want to include a live board link, and I can also set a sync schedule. So I just want this to run weekly and Tuesdays, and this can run and be delivered to my Slack channel. So now that we understand how I'm leveraging the underlying AI models to generate additional information that I can use for my operational reporting, let's review the formulas in the underlying data model. I navigated to the data model, and we have a number of formulas that are being leveraged to call the AI models. And let's have a look at the first. So this is the function that generates a business value and the resulting reasoning. So we're calling a pass-through function, which then calls the underlying Snowflake-Cortex AI complete function. As part of this function, we need to provide a prompt, and then we pass in the textual field that we want to conduct the reasoning on. So this is the idea full details. And the final parameter here is which model to use, which we're leveraging a parameter. And for the competitive reasoning function, again, it's a pass-through function. We're calling the AI complete AISQL and providing a prompt on how I want the response to be provided back. This is the field with the full details of the idea. And the AI model that is used for reasoning. To demonstrate, we can call many other AI functions. And so sentiment is leveraging the specific sentiment function, where again we pass in a specific textual value, and this sentiment value is returned. In this regard, rather than a string, it's returned a double, which we can then use to calculate other functions such as NPS categories. If you have any questions or comments on how I am using AI for operational reporting, please leave these in comments below. If you have any suggestions for how we could leverage other AI-aware functions, I'd be interested to hear and understand further. Thank you for your time.